Keefe with Kim Keefe's Team Open Doors, powered by Compass, and it's time for another Community Corner. I'm with Sean Harrington from Origin Point Mortgage. Thank you, Sean, for joining.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, let's get after it.
Sure.
Let's start out with the easy questions. What's the difference between a bank, a mortgage broker, a mortgage banker, all the things?
Well, fortunately, I've been all three at some point in my life. I started off as a mortgage broker. Mortgage brokers have a tendency to have a lot of products available to them, which is fantastic for the borrower. However, they have to send the package to a lender for them to process, underwrite, and fund the loan. And so they lose control of the transaction. A bank, which you're familiar with, that can do your checking, your savings, a car loan, CDs, they have usually less products, but they can close and fund the loans themselves, and quite often they're actually lending their depositors money. Okay. You know, it's kind of like, think about it as a wonderful life, and that's seen with a bank run. And then the third thing you have is a mortgage banker, where they work like a mortgage broker, except we close the loans in the lender's name. We process, underwrite, close, fund, and then sell off or hold on to for servicing. Can go either way. And from the three different models that I've been in, this is my favorite model.
Nice. Good. Wonderful. And then let's talk a little bit about a buyer's perspective.
Okay.
There's plenty of misconceptions about who can buy and is it a good time to buy, all the things. But what makes a buyer ready for a mortgage application?
You know what? They just need to want it. If they want to buy a house, then they should go ahead and see if they qualify. One of the big misconceptions, people think that they have to have perfect credit in order to buy a house, or they have to put down 20%, or they have to have a job they've been on for at least 2 years. All those things are not necessarily true. And so the best thing you can do is find out, talk to a mortgage professional, and find out what you can qualify for. And the worst answer I'll ever give you is maybe not yet.
Fair enough. I always refer to that as the roadmap, and I have folks that if you don't know where you're going,
right,
you better get a map. You know, how do you get there if you don't know where you're going? And
Absolutely.
so that's where you come in to help them get where they're going and follow the directions.
Right.
It's as simple as that.
Perfect.
Perfect. I know a little bit about a secret. You have a secret weapon. We'll call it the power bid.
Yes.
Tell me, how does a power bid affect the buyers that get pre-approved through you?
Well, there's different levels of pre-approval in the mortgage industry, and everyone wants to call it a pre-approval, but people do different things in order to get there. There are some companies out there that will give a pre-approval by simply taking a look at your credit report and having you self-report your income, self-report your assets, things along those lines. Other people will gather that information, but again, it's the loan officer who's making the determination whether or not you qualify. Our power bid approval is actually a full credit approval, where we gather your pay stubs and your bank statements, tax returns if necessary, and we actually send it to the actual underwriter who's going to underwrite your file. And so when they come back with an approval, you're done. Yes. We just need a purchase contract, an appraisal, title, and homeowner's insurance, and you're done. So you're approved. And so it takes all the uncertainty out, which takes a lot of stress out, because some people find buying a house a little bit stressful at times.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
So it's just something which it helps everyone in the process.
Super. Well, that's a great, very quick explanation of what Sean does. And there's so much more to talk about. Where to find the houses, how we get you in the door, how we get your offer approved. You'll have to tune in next time.